Even though our top story is sports, we know our political analyst, Gary Dietrich, is going to be able to weigh in because politics touches everything.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is huge. I mean, it is really difficult to overstate the fact that in the last couple decades, the two biggest events now in Sacramento have been the keeping of the Kings and the building of Golden One, and now a Major League Baseball team, and not only just the local and regional economic effects, but think about the fact that nationally, there's going to be national broadcasts out of Sacramento to New York, to Boston, to every major market around the country. That can only help Sacramento region's economic development in a broader sense. I mean, it really is a huge move for this region.
You know, we've been following the ins and outs of all of this because there was so much speculation it was going to happen, it wasn't going to happen, but a lot of inside baseball going on to make this really happen, though, right?
I like that, inside baseball. That sounds just about right to me. Well, that's absolutely right. And, you know, remember the whole thing about trying to get Major League Soccer, and that didn't happen. This is going to boost that as well. I mean, it's just really difficult to say how overstate how big this is going to be, and for the next mayor. Right. I mean, Kevin Johnson made his political fame by keeping the Kings. You know, are people going to take credit for this? Yeah, politicians like to do that.
Course.
But the bottom line is this: it is going to reshape and reframe the conversation about downtown Sacramento, which since COVID really has taken a hit. Yeah. This completely changes the development of the rail yards, and I mean, Sacramento's next mayor has to be saying, thank you very much.
Yeah, sets us up for big things.
It sets them up as well, but it'll be a moment in time for them to either rise to the occasion. Of course, we'll see how that plays out when that election happens. But we also have to talk about some of those downsides, Gary. I mean, it's hard to think. I mean, Oakland right now suffering a huge loss. This isn't the first time. I mean, talk about those impacts that we are going to see to the Oakland economy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you know, you have to have compassion for what's going on in Oakland right now, friends. Just make no mistake about it. You lose all three of your major league sports franchises, and we know the crime issue in Oakland, rampant. I mean, this is a city right now that really needs, I mean, the governor's put 120 new CHP officers down there trying to deal with street crime. I mean, right now, Oakland is in a hurting way. So there's going to have to be focus on that area. There's got to be new thoughts about economic development. There's talk about completely tearing down, of course, the Coliseum and doing something brand new there. But it's going to be a new day in Oakland. It's just not going to be the new day they wanted.
Right. And you touch on this a bit, too, with a politician stepping up now to all want to take credit for, hey, who made this happen? Well, I did. Well, while the plans is to move it to West Sacramento, we know we've already heard from Mayor Darrell Steinberg.
Yes.
Because right next door, you know the capital city is going to benefit from this.
Who might be rethinking, you know, maybe I should have run for mayor one more time. Just one more time. Maybe I'd have to rethink that a little bit.
I don't know if he would really rethink that. I think he might have some other plans.
Might be bigger plans?
I don't know.
Attorney General, shh, okay. Anyway, no, you're absolutely right. But truly and honestly, guys, I think it's going to be very interesting to watch the next 3 years in Sacramento, because this has the potential to completely reframe the dialogue about the future of this city and this region.
What do you make of what you heard from the mayor's reaction today, too, to everything that he had to say? Do we want to play that soundbite?
Let's take a moment to take stock of and to lift up our city and our region. We have always been hungry for more sports, more art, more entertainment, more vitality, more jobs, more housing.
Well, and what this really does, guys, it reframes the last few months of Steinberg's mayorship, too, because he's had nothing to talk about except homelessness downtown.
The turmoil happening on the council.
The Middle East. I mean, it's just been going on. This will completely change the dialogue for the remainder of his term. And honestly, you alluded to the whole what's next for Steinberg. This could change his
trajectory.
Absolutely, in terms of potential statewide run for office.
Because it does. It sets people up for something bigger. Because if you can say, hey, look at what I've done with the G1C and keeping the Kings here. And
now we've got A's to add to the mix.
So we'll see.
Politics, people. Always politics.
See, Gary can talk to us about everything.
I'm telling you what,
right?
It touches.
We'll bring you in for any big topic that we need.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. It's great to have you here.